The native beak of this crow, called Don, was seriously damaged due to an injury. He got a second chance when people made him a new acrylic beak. This poor thing's wing was stuck in a blackberry bush, which caused it to almost drown. People took the owl to a sanctuary, and after a week and a half of rehabilitation, the bird is as good as new.
In this world, things that can nourish and sustain humans are too many to be counted. If cooked properly, they are all tasty. Why must we take the lives of living beings to satisfy our taste buds and stomach, when that results in ceaseless killing of each other, life after life? Isn't it sad? Venerable Master Shi Yingguang, vegetarian.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Venerable religious leaders, all good religions teach people to have mercy and love to all, as God's creation. If you let them murder any sentient beings, and you eat that flesh unjustified, is that compassion manifested? Do the faithful have to obey your religious principles of mercy and nonviolence? Or should they follow you to kill other living beings, to chomp down their agonized death flesh? Or would you teach them the real noble doctrine? Be kind, have heart, be vegan, sir, ma'am.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this inspiring gathering entitled Mastership is the Most Lonely Position, Part 5 of 11, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on July 4th, 1995, in Shihu, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I told them I don't know. So it takes a lot of time and patience and endurance to bring them up to the old initiate level and leave them there. And then go and give birth to other initiates. And then continue to take care. So it's a ever-growing family. And it never will stop. It never will stop. Until after the master died, then perhaps it probably will roll on for a while, you know, without the master's presence. This business perhaps will still roll on for a while. It's like a car. Before it comes to complete stop, it rolls a little while. That's it. I don't know if we will have a kind of successor, brother or sister for you. So, wow, I am alive. I am trying to do my best, okay? For example, you enjoy very much being here at this time, no? You do? Okay, so now, if I run around the world, I cannot give you this time. You see? To you, maybe it's short, but it's very, very, how to say, very dear to you. Very pleasant for you to have some time spending with me personally like this. It's better here than in your home. Even though if I come to you, it looks very convenient for all of you. But I don't think we have such a surrounding, you know, and all the facility and the relaxing atmosphere in which I can treat you like family members, you know, like coming home to mother or sister after a long time. You see what I mean? Yes. And then I probably sit there and you give me all the fanfare and pump and show and then clap and, and a lot of fruits and flowers, and later you eat them yourself and then I go. And then you ask me some questions and then goodbye. Yes, there's not such a personal, warm, atmosphere for you. You know what I mean? So actually, sometimes I think and I wish that I stay here all the time, or I stay somewhere, you know, to have such a very conducive atmosphere for you, so that any one of you can come anytime at your convenience without having to consider the schedule or your timetable and things like that. But maybe it will come. Maybe it will come very soon, huh? Maybe we have a permanent... Well, I could stay here also. No problem, really. I can stay here for 6 months and then go somewhere else and stay a while and then come back again. But I don't know how many foreigners will like to come all the time like this. You have come all already or not yet? Are there still people there? Yes. Out there wanting to come still? Yes. Yeah? Yes. Really? Yeah. I mean the initiates, I don't mean the tourists, huh? Yeah, still some more people? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I just stay, and if you want to come, you just come. If you want to stay, you stay. And then when you come, if you don't see me, you know I'm not here. Huh? How about that? Yeah. Okay. Well, at the moment, it's safe here. Yeah, I tell you, politically speaking. Okay. Anyhow, it's okay. I think we are all right here. Anybody afraid of dying? Yes. No, really? Me, I'm afraid. What? You have master, and whom do I have? Yeah. yeah, very good, very good. Why not, huh? Why not? I have more interest than you, huh? You have only one and I have many, huh? Yeah. I've done good business, huh? Huh. All right, so you enjoy, huh? Yeah. For a change, huh? Yes. I heard you laugh and sing and talk nonsense. That suits you fine, huh? That suits you fine. No problem, huh? And I think you wish the time goes on forever, huh? Some of you, no? Yes. You don't feel any pressure here sometimes? No. Even if Tong runs around shouting at people, you don't care, right? We have to do our job, have to do our job because we don't have policemen here. We are the ones who are bad men and good men at the same time. Yeah? In America, they have only a few good men. But here, we have a lot of good women. Yeah, I have to be father and mother at the same time. Yeah? The church and the policeman and what? Angel and and what was it? Yama King at the same time. Do you know that name? No. The king of the netherworld? You don't know him? No. My friend. If you're not behaving yourself, I send you to him. Then say, well, take care of them. The king of the netherworld, yeah? The Lord of Karma. He takes care of our gifts and takes so that we will be clear when we leave the world. And if we're not cleared, we can't leave. We have to come back. So the master sometimes takes on the role of that, kind of Lord of Karma, a part of it, so that, immediately cleanses the karma of the so-called disciples. It doesn't matter how painful it is for both sides, so that when he leaves this world, he is clean. So that he is clean and he can leave this world. So it's very, very difficult, huh? I am very happy for you and for myself that you have always understood me and forgiven me, even though you don't understand what I do sometimes. You don't understand why I scold that person or why I send that person away or why I treat that person more special than you. You perhaps do not understand all the time. But I'm very grateful and happy that you always forgive me. Even if you don't know if it's right or wrong, you forgive me. That's already very good for me and good for you, because that means you're very generous. You're very tolerant. You're very gentle, very wise inside. That means you have matured in wisdom and spiritual practice. And that is very, very good for you. And of course, if you forgive me, I feel very relaxed and no pressure, no misunderstanding, bad energy. That's of course good for me too. But above all, it's very, very good for you. That's why I'm happy. And I hope you continue in this spirit and try to understand things in a deeper level of consciousness and not from the outer appearance. Because if you don't understand me, I would be the most lonely person in the world. And it will give you a lot of also pain in your heart because you're harboring this kind of misunderstanding and this kind of negative energy towards me. And that's also hinder your spiritual practice. So on either side is no good. Sometimes I feel very lonely. Yes, very, very lonely. Because surrounding me is not always good and forgiving people. You know what I mean? Because they always have their negative traits from maybe from my last life or maybe from this life. They learn from society. Even children, sometimes I find them very, very unforgiving. You know what I mean? Sometimes the children, when they see me at work, if I scold somebody else, they get scared too. And then they don't like me. And that sometimes feels very painful. Not because I lost them, you know what I mean? But because it always happens that you cannot always do your job without having side effects to some degree sometimes. Because with so many people, I cannot always avoid unpleasant moments for everybody or for the children. So sometimes when I see people misunderstand me or shy away from me, I feel hurt also. I feel very lonely. But nevertheless, my job has to be done. So whatever the price, I pay. Yeah. And eventually, when we all go up to a very high level of consciousness, and we all look down together, and then we all have a good laugh. Because we were all very stupid then. You know, taking theater for reality. Yeah, looking at the reflection in the mirror for the true image. So we will be laughing at ourselves at the final moment when we join together in a very, very, very high level of wisdom. All right? So for that very noble and high goal, I sacrifice everything. And I can go through any hardship, misunderstanding, negative, thick fog of energy. Because I know eventually there's nothing there at the other end. There's only bright, beautiful grace and love, harmony at the other end. So that's how I can continue. Otherwise, to be a teacher of any kind is a very lonely position. Until all the students graduate and grow up and have a good job and understand and appreciate you, you probably already in the grave. Yeah. Or suffer a lot of psychological pressure and sickness, right? Okay, so I say good night, and I'm very happy that you have come even for a short moment. Okay, I'm happy that you have enjoyed, and you come back again anytime, all right, if I'm here. If I'm not here, you can also, no problem. Just that you leave so quickly. If I'm not here, you leave very quickly. If I want you to stay, you don't. That's the only problem. And you probably had not a good impression last time when I was not here, and then you also don't come. Okay, so good night, huh? Remember, concentration here, all right? That's all there is. Very easy. All the benefits will come. I meditate every day, huh? I want to report to you. Sometimes I'm very tired too, huh? So I have to sit on the floor, very hard floor, so that I don't go to sleep so easily. But I do sometimes. Don't laugh at me, huh? You do all the same thing, huh? But don't learn this from me. It's very bad trait, very bad habit. All right? But my heart always yearns, okay, to serve God and mankind. So it doesn't matter if I sleep, I awake, I eat, I stand, I talk, I do anything. It's all in the name of God. All right? It's a good excuse. Good night, good night. Yeah? Good night. Easy. Otherwise, do things. Okay? Yes, you're so beautiful. I like you so much. Of course. See my shoes? Thank you.
I guess they understand how lonely life has been, till life begins again the day you took my hand.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Don't be vegan. Only beautiful people choose it.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Soulful viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Mastership is the Most Lonely Position, Part 5 of 11, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is By All Means Be a Vegan, Part 1 of 8, on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, doing good deeds, life is a feast.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule మరియు suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.